it's for Jesus, you know what I'm saying? It's for Christ. Of course, you know it's important, you know. And this one guy, he is of God. He is who I'm supposed to be reaching. So he sticks around. The other two leave. You see what I'm saying? It's for him. This Untouchables for Christ thing is for this guy and whoever is like him. You understand? Whoever is for me to minister to. You understand? So that's the distinguishment. And let me see. Both. Then we leave. Then we leave and get some lunch. Oh, okay. So yeah, but like I say, he stayed. So the guy stayed. The white guy, you know, looked kind of rugged. He stayed. Looked kind of, you know, he probably kind of poor. He ain't really got that much money. You know, look like it from looks. You know, but then I'm judging him. I don't know. I don't know. He might be rich. Might be trying to look for poor. But anyway, so then we leave to get some lunch. We go to the parking lot and. The guy that I'm chilling with, you know, like I say, the white rugged guy, he goes in the parking lot, but he jumps on his truck to get where he has to go. It's like his big blue truck, and he jumps on it to get where he has to go, you know, and he wants me to follow him, but you know, I'm like, nah, I don't jump on trucks, and you know, I don't jump on trucks and stuff like that. That's not my style, you know. So I tell him, nah, I'm not. I'm gonna go ahead and go around the long way, you know, to the car, you know. So we get in the car and we go to the parking lot. The guy jumps. See, so while we go to this cafeteria, and there's people in there in the cafeteria and everything, of course, eating things like that. But I have my basketball, you know what I'm saying? It's like, because from the time I leave out the airport or leave out the plane or whatever to go towards the car, I got my ball with me, my basketball right here, you know what I mean? And I'm holding that boy like, you know, I believe that represents eternity. That represents more than just that basketball and my dream of playing in the NBA, which will come true, you know, through my Lord Jesus Christ. But I believe that it represents eternity, you know, what I have for the Lord, in order to, like I said, the messages of the Lord to give to y'all, to help y'all and when y'all need it. You know, this is not for self-gain. I'm not going to get anything from this, you know what I'm saying? I mean, this is all for y'all, you know, the eternity to be with you. You know what I'm saying? What I'm going to get from this is probably blessed from my Lord. That's just a given. He say, you know, you do what you're supposed to for me, you know, and good things will happen. You know, basically is the method. What you reap is what you sow. So I believe in my heart that I'm giving y'all the truth about God, you know, whichever method I give it and which way I feel comfortable giving it is my prerogative. And, you know, and that's going to cause conflict, of course, but it's still my call. And as far as the Lord convicting me, the Lord He's always convicting me. I'm a sinner, you know. I don't like sinning. I don't like doing bad things, you know. It's not my fault that I feel comfortable doing some bad things like cursing, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's a speech pattern at times, possibly for where I came from. That's the language. People don't say forget you, they say F you. You know, they don't say get out my face, you know, they say suck my, you know what I'm saying? You know, you a P-U-S-S-Y, you know, you know what I'm saying? People talk, they get, the language can get a little rough out there, you know, and like I say, I've grown up around there. I don't want to say, I guess I adapted it, I mean, I suppose, you know, but it's part of my speech pattern. At times I can correct it. Like right now I'm talking to y'all, I don't have to curse not one time, but when I rap, I feel like it sounds kind of corny if I don't curse, you know what I'm saying, like all the time, but I did. Now I'm getting to this point of my dream. Okay, so let's see, definitely practicing. So yeah, so I'm practicing. I got my ball, so I'm doing my triple thread and all that, you know what I'm saying, like practicing all the time, doing my triple thread, and you know, and then I'm on one side in front of the cafeteria, and then it's like when I go to the back, it's like I'm practicing, but then I look at my ball and it's flat, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying, how did this happen? You know, we got a hole in it, but it's like one of them little kiddie balls. It wasn't even my ball, you know. So I went back and got my ball. My ball was good, so I continued to practice. So let me see. What else? Let me see. Then I go to this hotel at night. Then the scenery switches from this part of the dream, and it switches over to another part. So this part, it was nighttime. Is the setting. Well, lights, a lot of lights around anyway. But it's someone, this woman. I think this woman come up to me and she tells me, she like, yeah, she was like Will Smith. She was like Will Smith. He's at this hotel. You know, yeah, he done bought four rooms. You know, rented 4 rooms and everything. You know, basically saying he living luxurious. He's you know, bought him. You know what I'm saying? He can do that. You know, he's a hard working man, a blessed man. You know, probably from the Lord. I suppose. I hope. You know, he believe in Jesus Christ though. That's not the first time I've had a dream with him or his family either. But well, yeah. Anyway, so he bought the, you know what I'm saying, he rented the rooms or whatever. So they like, it's like, and they telling me this, you know, but it's like I have to go serve him, you know what I'm saying? It's for some reason I'm going in this place in order to go in there, you know what I'm saying? And there's no prohibition, no problems. It's like this is what I'm meant to do, is go in here and talk to Will Smith, you know, or help him, and so, or work for him. And so I go in there and I go into the place, you know, take my path, go into, I see he got 4 rooms, you know, he got 1, 2, 3, 4, you know what I'm saying, doors, white doors. And so then I go in there and it's like, he's like, you know, and then I see him, you know, he got a baby crib right here, you know, he in there with his family, like his kids, he in there with his kids. And, you know, he just chilling or whatever, and then it's like I go in there and I stand there because I'm like, you know, I don't know him, so I don't really know what to say, or, you know, I don't really know how he wants me to conduct myself while here, you know, so I just stand there, and then he was like, you can feel free to take a seat wherever you like, you know, he was just, you know, his seats, he's like, his seats around here, you can feel free to sit wherever you like. And I was like, okay, you know, so I felt comfortable. I went and sat down. Then we left out of there. We left and we went to, let me see, but also, cause it's somewhere that I pick up Stacy, man. It's somewhere that I pick up Stacy. I don't know where. And it has to be before I meet Will. Okay, well, this friend that I had that I met in West Texas. Her name is Stacy. I had a lot of dreams about her a long time ago. I believe prophecy or somewhere, whatever. I pray in Jesus' name that everything's good with her. I haven't talked to her in probably years now. And I hadn't had her in a dream in years now. But she popped up. So in this dream, yeah, so she like, you know what I'm saying, like I got her in my car. It's like I had her in my car when I went to go to this hotel. And so I had left the windows up. Well, I'll tell you about that later. But I left her in the car, you know, while I went to go do this for Will Smith. And so then I went in there and so I seen him or whatever. So we leave out of there, you know, and while we going out of there, I see I'm talking to Will Smith, and he's telling me we go outside of the hotel. It's like bright lights everywhere, you know. We walking, it's sidewalk. Then it's a basketball goal over to our left. And you know, it's basketball players. Cause we walking forward, and it's like it's people playing over there, and you know, and Will Smith, he was like, you know, yeah, I remember I used to play. I was expecting him to say like college ball or something for some reason. I was expecting him to say college ball, like, but he said AAU ball, you know, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, you know, and I was like, cool, and so we went over, we kept walking straight, and then we went and sat on this bench. And so we were talking or whatever, you know, but then it was like Will Smith, man, he just busted out into he just out of nowhere, Will Smith, he just busted out in a freestyle. And the freestyle was clean, you know what I'm saying? That's what was surprised me, but it was tight, you know what I'm saying? It was real tight, and it was the vocab he was using, and, you know, it was like, it was really sharp, it was really crisp, and it was tight, you know what I'm saying, with no curse words, no nothing like that, but it was still hood at the same time. It was still hood, you know, it was still hood, because that's where it was like, that's where he was from, that's what he was trying to represent, that's what he wasn't trying to represent, that's what he was, that's where he came up from, that's where he grew up, so that's what was coming out, but he had mastered